Hey guys, Ryan from Revive here. Now, I just want to share with you today a story that I heard this morning that made me really, really angry. And it's something that I hear happening way, way too often, especially in the health industry. Now, I got a phone call from a lady that actually was going through a lot of gut issues, and she was explaining to me that she didn't understand why she was still having them because she had recently gone to see an NHS nutritionist that had told her what to eat. And this NHS nutritionist that she went to see, that actually charged her money. I didn't realise that nutritionist, not a nutritionist, dietitian, actually charged her money. I didn't think that they actually paid for that. I thought that was free. Charged her £250 for this hour, and she'd gone to her gut issue. She had huge inflammation and problems. And this nutritionist advised her to eat things like dairy, processed foods, refined foods, wheat, and other things, and the list was absolutely horrific. It was a who's who and what's what of what you don't give someone with a gut issue. And this woman had paid £250 of her hard-earned money to listen to this absolute nonsense. And this is something I just want to get out there because this is happening far too often, and it's in the NHS. It's funded by these doctors, hospitals, etc. And people going there wanting or expecting to get a great service because these people have been through and got degrees and PhDs and everything else, and it just seems like it means piled higher and deeper. It's just absolute. It's just, I don't even. I want to use swear words here because it's just a complete disaster. And this woman's sitting there going, my skin's really bad, I've got low energy, I can't digest any foods, and everything she's told her to eat is just it's just phenomenally bad. It's whatever you don't do. So before you go and spend your hard-earned cash, go and check out these people. Go and see people that they've worked with, their testimonials, things like that, because so many people are getting this terrible advice that's not only going to just like keep them having an issue, it's going to push them deeper into a hole, make them 10 times worse. It's like, you're already in a hole, I'm just going to bury you over. And this might as well start making the casket now, because this situation isn't going to get any better. And it's just these institutions that keep on doing this to people. So please, before you go and see someone and waste your hard-earned money, because I know you're doing it from the bottom of your heart, please check out these people and talk to people that have used them, because you think that these people would know better by now. Especially in the last 5 years, gut health's got huge. But giving people processed foods, giving people refined foods, dairy. It's been told to have dairy, and dairy for anyone with gut issues a no-no. And even she was saying, even for a lot of people who've got dairy, to even have even have raw dairy, fermented dairy, to have any of that, for most people with a gut issue, you still don't do it. I don't care if it's the highest quality. You're going to get inflamed at a level with the gut. You're going to have gut inflammation. Most people with an issue like hers are so inflamed that you give them anything, they're going to react. So you need to understand that these people are basically charlatans. This woman's calling them out. I don't really care, because they're just taking people's money. And now she has to come work with me. We have to go back and we have to undo all this inflammation, all the cross conversion reactions that are going on, a lot of this deep line toxicity that she's had from the food she's been eating, etc. So you really have to undo all this bad work. This work that's been done with someone that she went into a hospital and got this advice. You know, these are people that are sitting in hospitals and giving this advice. So just be careful, guys, okay? And it leaves me really fucking angry, because hard-earned money's been spent and it pushed her backwards, and it didn't do anything to help her health. In fact, it made it 10 times worse. And this is happening time and time again. So please do your research into people, guys. Look, this is why I give all this free information out for. One, because I know that everyone can afford to work with me, because this is the way it is. And hopefully, say my program is not now or never, they're now or never. And two, because just to give you an inkling, I do actually live and breathe this stuff. I do actually know what I'm talking about, and go out and do the research, and I help people. I'll put a testimonial up later on, actually, if you're one of my clients who had proper chronic inflammation for years and years and years, and he went and saw doctors and specialist consultants, and they just gave him drugs, and they didn't even look at his diet or his lifestyle or his stress or anything, his emotional, mental state, and he just kept on getting worse. I'm going to put that testimonial up later on for you, because people need to see this. I don't put a lot up too often, because I don't want to be like, oh, this another testimonial, etc. But I think it's important for people to understand this and to actually listen and to see what's going on and to understand how many people are getting robbed of their money. It's what it is, it's robbing. But especially when there's people out there that can really help them. So Alright guys, do your research, look into these things, and if you have got any problems with this stuff, give me a shout, and I'll push you in a direction that will help you. And if you want to work with us, I'll be even more than happy to help you. Okay guys, it's Ryan Martin from Revive. Speak to you later.